Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of My Shadow, a poem by Robert Louis Stevenson. The poem revolves around a child and his shadow. The child is fascinated by his own shadow that moves with him. He is very good at observing the things his shadow does. The little shadow is always by his side. Even when he goes out, it follows him. He also notices the resemblance between the shadow and himself. Everything from head to toe is the same in his shadow. When he jumps into bed, the shadow gets in before him. The feeling of his shadow following him excites him a lot. One unusual thing what the boy notices is the size of the shadow varies. Sometimes it grows tall and at other times it gets small in size. This excites the boy. He has not seen anything like this before. This is when he realizes that the shadow is not like other children. It does not have a normal behavior. The shadow plays tricks on his mind. When the boy is playing, the shadow is always nearby. The boy even assumes that because the shadow is a coward, it does not leave him ever. The shadow stays behind and always follows him, which strengthens his assumption. One day he gets up early in the morning before sunrise. The morning is beautiful and dewy, and he can see the dew on every leaf. As the sun is on the horizon, there is not much light around the boy. Thus, the shadow is not present. Being the naive child that he is, the boy is excited as the shadow did not follow him for the first time. He assumes that the shadow is so lazy that it did not get up in the morning and is still sleeping in bed. He thinks so because the shadow always jumps into bed with him, so he assumes it is still asleep. And here ends the poem, and this is about how little children are fascinated with unknown things, and it also displays their naivety and innocence in an adorable manner. Come, let's read the poem. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very like me from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. Not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. For he sometimes shoots up taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there is none of him at all. He hasn't got a notion of how children ought to play and can only make a fool of me in every sort of way. He stays so close beside me, he's a coward, you can see. I would think shame to stick to Nursie as that shadow sticks to me. One morning, very early before the sun was up, I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepy head, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. And here ends the poem. It's a beautiful poem by him. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you're not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.